Let's talk Victoria Beckham Beauty today, specifically the new Cocoa collection centered around this beautiful Cocoa eyeshadow palette. We're going to talk all about that and a few other Victoria Beckham Beauty things today with me, Rebecca, on Not Fit for Print Beauty. I am a fashion and beauty editor, and I have worked for well over probably over 25 years in fashion and beauty journalism as an editor, but that has given me the gumption, the moxie, the courage to start Not Fit for Print Beauty right here on YouTube to give you a sort of digital beauty magazine to look through every day or so. Okay, I am a Victoria Beckham Beauty stan, VBBS for sure. I love the brand, and I have been with this brand since the start. I was reviewing her products when pretty much no one else on YouTube was. I'm an early adopter, let me tell you. And I have also been very honest about Victoria Beckham Beauty. I love the little releases that they do, these kind of little curated releases that feel easy to collect and pick up. And some of them I haven't been huge fans of. It took me a while to get accustomed to the highlighter. There's like a learning curve to it. When I first used it, I felt like it took off product. Now I love it. It took me a little time. I love the Augustina Spader skincare. It plateaued a little bit for me, the serum. You know, I'm very honest about Victoria Beckham Beauty. I've worked with the brand before. I've done things on my own. You know, I really feel like I can review them critically, but with love. And for the most part, I love everything they do. And today we're going to talk mostly about the Cocoa eyeshadow and the Cocoa collection. We're going to pair it with the Cocoa Satin Kajal liner, which is a classic. We love it. And we're going to do some outdoor swatches and things like that. I want to first talk some business here with you guys. I got the compact is $50 if you just get the refill, which I have here, but there's a story about that. And $75 if you get it in the beautiful little refillable tortoiseshell compact. When I got it, I thought, oh, I just bought the refill? I don't remember my staff doing that. I don't have a staff. It's just me. And I thought, well, my staff was smart because, you know, I have a few of the compacts. So I thought, oh, saved $25. And then I went, no, I ordered it with the compact. And I looked back. I did indeed order it with the compact. And I did indeed pay for it with the compact. And they sent the refill. So I have had to contact Victoria Beckham Beauty customer service yet again. It feels like I'm always contacting them. The last time, if you've been following my story, I was contacting them about the foundation drops, which I initially bought in a shade 4 and 6, and then talked to them, and it turns out I'm a 5. Covered that in a whole other video. I can link that at the end, but I am wearing it today in the shade 5. And I like this foundation, but I'm gaslighting myself a bit. I do find it a bit oily on my skin. And everyone I mention that to is like, oh, do not say anything bad. They love it. And to me, it feels a little bit like the Lisa Eldridge foundation. Also a holy grail for most people. I think this is really pretty. I love the shade. I'm enjoying it. It's a little bit, I kind of have to powder it down, and I've got very normal skin. Let me know. Let me know down below what you think of that. I also want you to know there is a Future Lash in Cocoa. I like the Future Lash, not a huge Future Lash fan, and just because of my coloring, I do better with black mascara. Generally, those kind of Cocoa mascaras are really lovely if you've got brown or auburn, you know, or red hair. This Cocoa is like a nice dark one, so it could be a unique, everyday, kind of wearable mascara. You know, even if you have contrasting lashes and lids like I do. I just didn't pick it up. Future Lash is one of those things that's not my favorite. Gosh, Rebecca, what do you like about Victoria Beckham Beauty? Everything else, I'm just letting you know, I will be critical of the brand, but it's out of love. Okay, so those are my little, you know, housekeeping notes I wanted to tell you guys about. Now, let's get into it a little bit. I do have a full face of Victoria Beckham Beauty, and everything will be listed below. Where I can, I'll put things up here in YouTube shopping for you to click on also. So let's deal today mostly with the Cocoa eyeshadow and the liner. You know, I do have to say, there is a collection, and I'm kind of frustrated by it. There's a collection right now, a set online. Did you guys see this? It's $159, so I didn't partake. But there's a collection, and it has a special liner. I'll link this below. It has a Coco Pave liner. And I'm like, what? Coco Pave? What? And it's gorgeous. But right now, it's only for sale. Did you guys see this? It's only for sale if you get the set. So I didn't. I had to hold myself back because I don't need the set. But it's got that Coco Pave liner and it's pretty and I want it. Oh, I want it. Anyway, if you are so inclined, you can get that for $159. But right now, the refill and the compact Coco is not there. So that should be coming back soon. So please watch for that and I'll let you know when it's back. I'll keep my ear to the ground. All right, so working with the refill, which I was accidentally sent, and looking at these Coco liner, which is I've had forever. This is my second one. Just a great liner from Victoria Beckham Beauty. Let's take it outside into the warm, very warm, I might add, California sunshine. So here is the Coco without the compact, the refill. It's beautiful, warm, golden, and cocoa shades. And then the little squiggly line over there is the Coco liner. It's almost like a black brown. It's really pretty. And the Future Lash in Coco is also really pretty. It's just, you're not going to be able to see it well on me. And I like Future Lash, but it's not my absolute favorite formula. I'm just saying. All right, let's go ahead first and line with the Coco liner. I love her Satin Kajal liners. I reviewed this Coco when it first came out. And eventually, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get the Coco Pave, and then we'll talk about it. Let me know down below in comments if you picked up that $159 set, and if you got it. So I'm just going to line here with Coco. Pardon me pulling on my eyelid and grossing you guys out. This is such a pretty liner, and it also makes a beautiful one and done if you haven't tried it. I'm not going to put it on my lids today, you guys, because I just don't have a lot of lid space. So if I'm going to wear an eyeshadow, I need to just wear the eyeshadow. But that's a beautiful one. This is probably my favorite Satin Kajal liner if I had to pick a favorite. Haven't tried the Pave one yet, though. Just saying. Okay, we're going to work with some Sonia G brushes today. If you've seen my other videos, so I love her eye wardrobes, the original. You know, they didn't have dividers. They kind of ran into one another. The silk is one of my favorites ever made. But they've redone them. And in redoing them, they've become very deep. And I told you I can be critical of Victoria Beckham Beauty. And I've been a little critical of these. I felt they were not buildable, but just dark right out the gate. And that frustrated me, so let's see. They give us the most of this one, Sonia G brush again. They give us the most of this one probably because they figure you'll use it the most. And this really does remind me of the Silk palette if I were to do this, and would make a beautiful one and done shade if you were so inclined. Okay, let's put it on both eyes. We might do a different eye look on both eyes, but let's just put it on both eyes. Okay, we have the Coco liner on. Okay, I'm going to switch brushes right now. And I'm going to go, again, to a sky brush here. Let's go ahead and run this shade into the crease. And I'm going to put some of that there on my thumb because I'm used to this and she'll get you. They're going to be real dark. So let me see. I've already heard complaints. I was out of town, guys. So I'm a little late on this, and I've already heard complaints from people about it being too warm. That's never going to be a complaint of mine, but maybe you guys will. Okay, so far I am not finding it too dark. I understand it's because I'm using one of the lighter shades. Let me not knock any pigment off the brush, and then I'm finding that very usable. And this one I really didn't. Yeah, I'm not bothered by that so far. The other two that she's released, I found too dark. And I felt like they kind of got away from me. Do you know what I mean? Like all of a sudden I was just like, whoa! Like the smokiest eye known to man. Okay, how about this deepest shade? Now we're going to really find out. And I will knock a little bit of that off. You don't want to, if you have a natural hairbrush, you guys, you don't want to knock it on a table or something because it will, oh no, this is fine. Okay, good. My issues with this palette, with these redos of these palettes, have been that they're too dark. And I am not finding that with this one. Oh my goodness, hooray. This is really gentle and it will build. Okay, very pleased, very pleased. Gonna flip this brush over and let's go in here. This is gonna be a hard one to knock off because it's kind of, I'm gonna proceed carefully. Oh no. Oh, the relief, you guys, the relief. I've been out of town, so I'm a little bit late with this review. It was waiting for me on my doorstep when I came home because I was out of town. And, oh boy, what a relief. Yes. Oh, yes, I haven't watched any other reviews, but I want you to know I'm really happy. Absolute success. Not too dark, not pretty. It's warm, you guys. It's a warm palette, but it's really crazy pretty. Yeah. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Really crazy pretty, really nice. And did not get away from me. I could make it darker than that if I wanted to, but I personally wouldn't choose to. If you're someone who likes it really stark and like hard-hitting and editorial look, you could go there. You could even add in the cocoa liner. Beautiful. Favorite so far of the redone eyeshadow palettes. I love it, and I told you I can be very critical of Victoria Beckham Beauty. All of this, again, will be linked below. Hey, join me over on Instagram, on TikTok. We have a membership right here on YouTube. We meet every Friday for a live, and I'm enjoying that so much with you guys. But there's also a Facebook that you can come and chat about beauty and all sorts of good stuff. Yeah. I like it very, very much. Let me know what your thoughts are because I'll join you down in the comments. Stay with me here. I'm playing a little catch up. I'm out of town a lot this month. So, you know, things are piling up. And I'm sorry, I'm not my usual Johnny on the spot, Rebecca on the spot here. But stay with me as we roll through what are still a lot of new releases. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.